Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? If you're new to the channel, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Weav, and here on my channel, we coach you on 3 important aspects of your life. First, on your personal growth and development. Second, we always help to push you forward as you continue to navigate and grow through your careers in business and entrepreneurship. Third, we always help you to build and maintain long, lasting, and more meaningful relationships. Today's video, though, it's inspired by a recent coaching session where a man's wife told him she needs some space to figure things out for herself. Now, you know how I am. I don't like to waste time, and this is gonna be a good one. And I'm ready to get into it, so let's do that right now. The greatest gift you can give someone is the space to be him or herself without the threat of you leaving. Let's just start at the very basic idea that it is hard for a lot of people in relationships to grasp. And that is the idea that when you came into your relationship, you had your own identity. You were who you were before you met your lover or your spouse, right? You had hobbies, you had a job, you had friends, you had family. You had a life that did not revolve around someone else. And what you see most times once a friend gets into a relationship with someone is that they begin to spend less time with you and more time with their lover, which is natural, right? But what is more concerning is when people cut their friends and their family totally out of the equation and they dedicate all of their free time to their partner. Why? Well, let me explain. Space is defined in its most simple terms as a continuous area which is free, available, and unoccupied. Now, the most important part of that definition is, what word do you think? Free. Free from bondage. Free to make choices. Free to live outside of your relationship. Free to spend time with their families. Free to spend time building a business. Free to expand their lives outside of the confines of your relationship. See, people suffer so much from a scarcity mindset that the idea of someone wanting space from you leads you to automatically assume that your partner just doesn't want you anymore. That somebody else is in the picture and will take your place. That you have no clue what you would do if they indeed in fact left you. And my response to you would be, you're right. Okay, all of those things, they could be true. This is why your partner wants space in the first place. See, when people get into a comfort zone, a new norm in a sense, they get used to the normalcy of a relationship. They come home, they spend time together, they go to the movies and out to dinner together, they spend time with their family, they spend time with the kids, they spend time sleeping, they spend time having sex, they spend time having conversations, all together. Right? Sometimes, just sometimes, your partner, they might want to change out of the norm. They may want to get back to their old hobbies, to feel the experience some of the freedoms they were used to before the two of you met. And you know what you should do about it? You should say, okay, respect their space, and get your head wrapped around the idea that more than likely, you need this space too. And you know why? Because you don't own anyone. You don't control anyone. You are an individual who makes decisions that affect your life because, well, it's your life. So the guy in this situation that I coached, we explored the idea that it is a healthy for someone to need time away, to want to experience life and not do every single thing with their spouse or partner. The understanding needs to be that you are sufficient enough that all of those things, all of those questions you have about whether your partner is falling out of love with you or interested in another man, that you can't control what someone else does. More importantly, you should feel content enough in your own personal life that worst case scenario, if that indeed does happen, if they do indeed leave you, that you are self-sufficient enough, strong enough, diligent enough in your pursuit of greatness, in your business and your personal life, that you'll bounce back and you will find someone even better than that last person. That you will survive the hurt and you'll grow from that experience. And isn't that what life is about? Experiences? Experiences that we take and we learn from. So you holding on to the fact that your partner needs space, what you're doing is missing the point. You should be self-assessing, working on your personal growth, reconnecting with friends and family you haven't spent time with in a long time. You should be more focused on allowing this experience to reevaluate whether you indeed need this space just as much, if not more, than your partner does. Because all of the clinginess, that non-acceptant attitude will do two things for you. One, it'll push your partner away even further and lead to a breakup or divorce. Two, it will create unneeded stress on your relationship that even if you guys do try to work through, he or she won't look at you the same way. And that's when the cheating starts, the lying and the deceiving. All of it begins, all because you couldn't loosen the reins a little bit. So today, if you are someone watching this video, make a commitment that when your partner says they need space, they need time away, they need a break, respect it, accept it, and more importantly, build off of it. Don't always look at the negative and dread finding a solution to the problem immediately, because your partner already did the hard work of telling you in the first place. Now you take it on the chin. You show them that respect that they deserve for their decision. And as hard as it's going to be for you, you swallow your pride and you create the type of positive synergy you need in your personal and professional life and refine your passions outside of your relationship. It's time for you to do some soul searching and get back to a normalcy outside of your relationship or your marriage. We all need a revelation sometimes, a reinvention of sorts that allows us to come to a new realization that whatever we are doing and however we are doing it right now, it ain't working. So go back to the drawing board. Stop trying to come up with clever ways to convince your partner that the space is not needed. Trust and believe that the space idea didn't just come up randomly that day. It's something that your partner has been thinking about and considering for a long ass time. And yeah, you might not have had any idea about it, but it's here now. So it's time for you to lean into accepting it. In this moment, you can help to mold your relationship into becoming stronger, or this is the beginning of the end. Either way, the one thing that you have is your identity. And that needs to be refound so that you can move forward and build back a stronger version of yourself for the next love of your life. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in today. And if no one has told you this already today, I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, I want you, yes you, to become official to the squad. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom so you can become a part of the team. I'll be back with a new video for you guys soon. In the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.